Hey, what up? It's Brad with Home Love Construction, and in this video, I actually decided to get out of my office so that I can show you a project that we're working on in real time as it goes. So we're over here in Clearwater, actually right on the water here, and this is a house where we've basically gutted the entire interior. We're basically moving or removing almost every single interior wall, including the thing that's above me. So we can actually show them, Ricky. So this is basically a huge LVL that goes all the way across this living room. Come on back to me. And what it does is it kind of splits up the living room and kitchen area into two separate places. So when we were looking at doing this renovation, the homeowner is adding a ton of space to the front of the home, basically adding like 2,000 square feet. And we weren't going to do anything about this. We were just going to leave this here. And so finally, I just got involved and I was like, guys, I'm not going to allow you to spend the amount of money you're going to spend doing this project and not take this thing out. So in effect, the effect that created is now we have this here. So this is a steel I-beam. So this is red steel like you'd see, in a skyscraper or whatever. And it's about 20 inches tall. It's like 19 and change tall. The steel itself is about 1.25 inches thick. So this is actually 1.25 inches thick. I do want to just acknowledge this is total overkill, but it's what our engineer called for, so it's what we're putting in. That said, this house will literally withstand a Category 5 hurricane or a 140, 200, whatever mile an hour twister, tornado, whatever you want to say. But the cool thing about this is not only are we doing this, but we got a little inspired with the homeowner once we got this steel in. And what we actually did, the back wall, we're actually blowing out all the way from end to end, and we're totally opening up the view, which is just 3 individual French doors right now, and we're actually turning it into the $1 million view that it is, could, and should be. And we're actually going to be adding, this thing's going to have a baby brother in here on the back wall, which is then going to be above a 28.5-foot pocket slider, which is basically going to open all the way out. So I'm really excited to show you this. We do want to pop upstairs so I can show you what's going on up there, because this is a massive project and I want to kind of keep you apprised of what's happening. So what we've got upstairs is we essentially have an interior with no walls. And where that's especially prevalent is here in the master bathroom. So this used to be just kind of like a typical master bathroom, but this house is, it's literally on the water, $1 million view. It needs to have $1 million master bathroom. Not really, but figuratively. So we blew this thing out. This whole space that I'm standing in now from, if you can just pan over and show them from that wall to that wall over there, this is all going to be the master bathroom. So this is about, I think roughly 16 feet by about 8 feet. So we're talking like literally a 200-300 square foot master bathroom with a big, beautiful vanity, nice pedestal tub, walk-in shower that's, got the steam and all that kind of like craziness. But also what we're doing is we actually are cannibalizing the next room over and turning it into closets. So where we took out the master closet, we're now recreating it in the next room over, just eating that next room and making it totally closets. Because on the front of the house, we're literally adding enough space to add 3 extra bedrooms. So the bedroom that we're eating to make the closet is going to be more than compensated for on the other end of the house. Now, one other thing that I wanted to show in this house, because we're going to probably actually wind up duplicating this in the addition that we're building, is these little metal things. So as you can tell, this is a frame house. This is an exterior wall. Here's the plywood on the outside, or OSB in this case, 2x6 wall, but it has these cables in it. So these are actually, for a framed house, these are actually the tie downs that are required for a high wind velocity build. So you're gonna see these whenever you have a multi-story home on the beach, especially if it's wood frame. Sometimes it'll only be required on the top floor. Sometimes it'll be required top and bottom. But this essentially holds the top of the wall down and holds the truss down in the case of high winds and uplift. So they take it really seriously here on the coast. And it's like, this house is just built to withstand basically anything. And so you're gonna see these little cables every 2 or 4 feet, or I don't know exactly what the spacing is, but just an interesting thing that you're gonna see in these homes on the beach that we don't necessarily always see when we're doing major renovations. And finally, obviously, we're doing an amazing new kitchen here, totally gutted the old kitchen. It's gonna be all new cabinets, big, massive island, entertaining space, all that kind of stuff. So the punchline here is we love doing massive, complicated, juicy, problematic projects. So if you have a project that you're just like, man, I don't know how to confront it. I'm just like, I can't even imagine how much time this is going to take. This project is a year-long project, right? It's got like 40 different trades involved in it. That is our bread and butter here at Home Love Construction. We love challenging projects. So if you have a challenging project you're looking at doing, the first step is to do a design. So go to homelove.construction/design. They'll put the text in here, put the link or whatever, but go to homelove.construction/design and we can actually start designing your project today. This is one that we started several months ago in the design process. That was step one, is design what we want. Then step two is quote it. Step three is build it. So if you want that, go to homelove.construction/design and we'll help you with your impossible project starting as soon as you click the button.